Welcome to the Port Isabel Lighthouse. We're here today on a very special occasion with Evelyn Rubio to perform a few songs for us and talk about her new album that's out. Evelyn, what are we doing here in the Lighthouse today?
Well, just first of all, I want to say thank you to Port Isabel, Texas, to inviting me to be here to let you know about my music. Of course, especially about the song that I wrote, especially for this beautiful town, Port Isabel, and my new release, which is Crossing Borders.
And so, tell us a little bit about what inspired the song Port Isabel, or tell us a little bit about the song itself.
Well, the song is inspired by love, for love. You know, I was my first time coming to the United States with a special person. So he took me here because that's his favorite place in the world. So we spent here some days, and he caught me. And Port Isabel caught me too. I just fell in love with everything. And since then, I have that melody in my head. And finally, with this album, I was able to put it out and show it to you.
So, how many years ago was the inspiration?
It was at the end of 2006.
Wow.
Yes.
So here we are in very interesting circumstances with COVID-19. He brought us to this idea to do these kinds of projects, and we're so happy to feature you today.
Thank you.
So this song is an instrumental?
Yes, it's an instrumental song. That's the way it came up. So you can listen to the song. I sing the melody, and I play it with my sax.
So saxophone is your instrument of choice.
Yeah, it is. It just was I would say, more natural for me, because I first tried the guitar, and I love it. I can play it, but it's harder for me. So when I tried for the first time the saxophone, it just felt like
natural.
you said, organic.
Right.
It's just natural, yeah.
So how many years have you been playing?
For a couple of years, I just was kind of like filtering with the sax. I play a little bit and then leave it alone for months. But I would say since I moved to Playa del Carmen in Mexico to play blues, 2000, which is in 2000, that's when I had to play my saxophone every day, no matter what. And so I would say officially.
So what would you describe your music style as?
Port? What
Your music style.
Oh, my
How would
music
you
style. Okay. Well, I got a combination of a bunch of things. You know, I'm coming from Mexico City originally, and as a musician, to make a living, you need to learn to play everything, to sing everything. Because most of all, I would say I'm a singer who plays saxophone. So I started singing before many years before to play the saxophone, and so I love music, any kinds of music, and because of that, you can hear a little bit of that in this album. You can hear a little bit of country, a little bit of blues, rock and roll, and even Port Isabel, you can call it, I don't know, soulful or smooth jazz. So you have a little bit of different touches, and I have one tune that sounds more like Santana Field, so you will enjoy it.
So, would you like to play Port Isabel for us now?
Sure, let's play a little bit of Port Isabel, the beautiful, peaceful, quiet, and lovely town of Port Isabel.
Here's Evelyn Rubio. Evelyn. Very good, very moving, and I agree, Jaime, I love Port Isabel, and I love the song too.
Thank you very much. I hope all the people around here, and of course, not just here, it creates more the curiosity to come and know the beautiful place, which is Port Isabel, Texas.
Right. To your Spanish-speaking audience, would you like to say anything to them?
Bueno, pues que el álbum Crossing Borders álbum tiene 3 versiones en español de las canciones que tenemos en inglés, y aparte tenemos el clásico bolero Bésame Mucho, pero en versión blues. Así es que no tengas miedo de escuchar un poquito de blues, un poquito de rock and roll. Te va a gustar porque está en tu idioma.
Very nice. So we're going to do a CD giveaway, but we're also going to add information in the link about where they can get this album. How would you describe this album? What was the inspiration behind it, and how many albums have preceded this?
How many albums before that? Before this, I have 4 albums. The first officially here in the United States are 4 where I have been part of. I have officially 3 of my albums, La Mujer que Canta Blues, and then Hombres, that's the name of the album. I made the version in English and in Spanish with the great Calvin Owens production and orchestra. And then I was part of another B.B. King band leader, which is James Boogaloo Bolden, and I was part of that band and that album called No News, Just the Blues. So you can check it out too.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, and now Crossing Borders, which is, I would say, is most of me, you know, a little bit of here and there. And so I hope you like it. I really can't wait till you listen to it.
What can you tell us about the song Border Town in the video?
Oh, Border Town. Well, Border Town is a beautiful song written by a good friend that we just lost him a few months ago. He's from Tijuana, and he wrote this song, guitar playing, he called Border Town. Of course, he's from a border town, and he talks about the experience of being a blues player and being here and there around trying to survive. I just love it, and I decided to record it. And we shoot a video last year on Brownsville, so you can check it out on my page and go over there, or YouTube, my YouTube page. You can check the Border Town video. You can see the beautiful Brownsville too. You know, we have so much to enjoy here on the border. So come. Yes.
Is there anything else that you would like to play us a little bit of today? Something from your heart.
Let's play a little bit of another song written by my good friend and great rock star Al Estaheli and Patty Dahlstrom. Al Estaheli was a part of the big band, rock and roll band Spirit, and so they both did this song, and I just love it and decided to make a blues version of He Did Me Wrong, but He Did It Right. Okay. Singing woman, American, she's naive, but he's got a plan. He didn't tell me about the wife till halfway through. Now I can fight. He did me wrong, but he did it right.
Beautiful, beautiful, Evelyn. We thank you so much today for joining us here at the historic Port Isabel Lighthouse. And so glad you happen to be in town today and we could take advantage of this. So stay tuned for information about how you can win one of her albums on this Facebook post. And we'll leave information in the comments. And thanks everybody for joining us today. Thank you, Evelyn.
Thank you. Come here.
My name is Valerie Bates. I'm the marketing director for the city of Port Isabel, and this is another in the series of Facebook Lives from Port Isabel. Thank you.